Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. We are using the Akashic Tarot today, and our card of energetic focus is number 3 with Archangel Gabriel. I don't think I've ever had this card out for our card of focus before, so that's kind of cool, and I like it, right? So Archangel Gabriel is the Archangel of communication. Okay, this is when we use our voice. Okay, and Gabriel carries the sacred words of truth into the world and brings them to you easily. So when this card shows up, it indicates that you have a profound connection to this wonderful presence. Okay, your power of expression is on the rise now. Okay, you're going to have an easier time communicating with others, expressing yourself, expressing your feelings, even working on projects that involve communication or collaboration, right? If you're involved in any kind of work like publishing or counseling, now's the time for these kinds of endeavors. Teaching, journalism, writing, marketing, radio, television, right? Mediumship even. Places that you will be expressing yourself through your voice. Okay? No matter what it is that you're doing, or no matter how it is that you're expressing yourself now, or what your situation is, right? Remember the power of words. Because right now, yours are really, really powerful. You're going to have the right words to say in situations. Okay, it's going to help you through situations. It's going to help you through, like the card says, endeavors, projects, self-expression. Okay, so grab a hold of the inspiration from this. Inspiration for communication. I love it. Okay, so I do have the the magical Nordic Tarot today, and we're going to dig into this message. I want to thank everyone for being here. Happy to be along for the ride. Honored to be able to bring you these messages. Please keep in mind this is a general reading for the collective. This is not one-on-one. If this doesn't fit, don't make it, right? This is your chance to flex and strengthen that discernment muscle. You know what's for you and what's not. Take it as it resonates. Trust your intuition. This is how we get stronger and stronger. This is how we learn to trust ourselves and believe in ourselves, okay? All right. It's my dog yawning. We're all a little sleepy here today. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so right out of the gate, we have the Knight of Cups, Dreamer. Now, the Knight of Cups typically will bring in a message, a proposal, a quest. There's a lot of pride with this Knight of Cups, right? I like that it says dreamer. Maybe there's something around your voice that you've been dreaming about and you haven't done yet. This is the time. This is the time to get it out there, right? Whatever it is for you. In your energy, we have the Six of Wands, which is success, right? The Six of Wands is all about victory, triumph, glory. It is a card of recognition, right? Being recognized for something, or recognizing something within yourself, since this is in your energy. So maybe you're kind of waking up a little bit to something that you want to move forward with. Keep in mind the Page of Pentacles. So this is all about new experiences. It's fresh, new energy, right? The Page of Pentacles is super cool, I think. Very young, fresh, creative, inspired ideas about building your foundation in the material world. So maybe it's time to get a little creative with that, because even though it's very sort of young, youthful energy, this Page of Pentacles has an adult-like analytical mind when it comes to material world abundance. And I'm talking about finances, investments, property, like those kinds of things. Okay. So whatever this is, maybe you've been dreaming about over here with this Knight of Cups, keep in mind, it's something, it's going to be a foundation builder. Okay. So this is probably why we're seeing Archangel Gabriel today. And communication. Use your words. Okay. Use your words right now. This is a powerful time for you to use your words. There's something you're meant to put out there. Okay. Now, it can be, like I said, any of those endeavors that we talked about before, but I think, well, yeah, it can be any of those. So wherever it is that you're feeling the need to communicate, wherever it is that you might have had fear holding you back with your communication skills, it's a powerful time right now for you. Okay, come on. One card. There we go. One card, one card. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. So yeah, so you've got the Knight of Cups, the dreamer, you know, something that you've been wanting to do, that requires or incorporates communication. With the King of Swords underneath of it, remember to have some structure with it, okay? It is sort of a card of strategy, logic. Like, don't get too lost in the emotions and in the daydreaming of it. You know, bring it into the world. Bring it into the world. Okay. Have some structure around it. You know, with this Page of Pentacles coming out, this is a structured energy, right? It's a very strategic, slow-moving energy, that Page of Pentacles. In your energy, we have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, okay? So it's a card of determination for sure. The wounded warrior also has learned how to have healthy boundaries around what they're doing, healthy boundaries with people, places, situations, all of those things. It's a card of resilience. It's about not giving. It's about getting back up when you get knocked down, right? This is in your energy. Like, it feels like everything up till now has kind of been preparing you for this moment, whatever it is that you're about to put out here. You know, it's interesting, the Nine of Wands, that wounded warrior, a lot of times becomes a wounded healer. And, you know, that is one of our endeavors here with Archangel Gabriel, you know, is mediumship and counseling. So maybe you're looking to move towards those kinds of things, okay? Keep in mind, we have the Eight of Wands with communication. Here we go. It's kind of a double tap, right? Mercury is the god of communication, and here we have the communication card. So there's something you're meant to put out there, okay? Now, this is really fast-moving energy, too. So it may be sort of a spontaneous thing that happens. It's quite possible. I kind of want to keep this. I kind of want to put that up there because I am going to consider it a double tap today for you. And whenever I get a double tap for your reading, it just means that it's just pay a little bit more attention. You know, the message is a little bit stronger, more important, right? For someone. It's not going to be for everybody, but for someone. If it resonates for you, you know who you are. What have you been working on? It's time to get it out there. Okay? Let's see. Something for the new experiences. It's going to lead you down a new path. We've been having a lot of those messages lately. Wow, we have the Queen of Swords. This is, keep in mind, this is so interesting. Okay, because now you have a power couple on the pad here, right? We have the King and the Queen of Swords. This is a power couple. The Queen of Swords is about power. You know, she understands the truth. She can see a lie coming from a mile away. Okay. Logic, intelligence, critical thinking, strategizing. It almost feels like, you know, speaking what it is that you need to speak, or using your communication skills in a way that you are about to, is sort of calling your power back to you. It could be realigning you with your soul purpose, right? You have a power couple here. This is interesting. I mean, that could be two aspects of the self that you're bringing together. And maybe it's a conversation between two people. So, you know, I'm going to venture to say that even with all of the endeavors that we mentioned, you know, based on the card, that this might be maybe a hard conversation that you need to have with somebody, or a really open, honest conversation, right? Yeah, we have the Three of Swords. Affairs of the heart. Okay. So yeah, we're going to go there. We're going to go there. So your heart's been broken. Something has hurt you. So yeah, maybe, and it's coming out under this King of Swords as well. So yeah, you may need to communicate with someone about something. This is so interesting. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean it's like a love partnership. It could be a business partner. You know, maybe there's something that needs to be cleared up there. Or maybe this is your opportunity to, you know, go out on your own or do your own thing, right? That's quite possible. We also have the Ace of Pentacles coming out. So once this conversation is had, right, you have this new beginning. It's a new beginning in material abundance, right? The abundance in the material world. Maybe your energy's been a little bit blocked because of a conversation that you need to have. Whatever it is, yeah, look at you. You have the star in your energy. This is your wishes, dreams, desires, your guiding light, the North Star. You're getting realigned to something. It just feels like you have this last little hurdle. This is in your energy. Yeah, I mean, it's time to communicate in whatever way that you need to communicate. If you're striking out on your own, you know, you're going to have that conversation. Maybe you're bringing someone in as a partner, but you're worried about it, you know, with this Three of Swords. I mean, this reading, this is crazy because usually I can sort of hone in, but this has a lot of different meanings, okay? And it's going to mean something to different, I mean, it's for whatever your situation is, it's going to be a little different. So, interesting. And we have the Nine of Pentacles coming out under that Queen of Swords, which is, it's gratitude, but it's also that, so nines are solo energy. This is about you. This is about you reaching a level of material world abundance, right? This is for you. Okay, when we reach the Ten of Pentacles, that's for you, for your family, for, you know, generations, whatever. But this is about you. This is your chance to sort of exhale a little bit, right? It feels almost like a sigh of relief, you know? This is you having enough to do something nice for yourself, you know, after a paycheck or whatever. This is a lot. This is a lot. But this is something that you worked really, really hard for, too. So maybe this is about a business thing. you know, with all the pentacles showing up here. But it's also about creativity too. You know, you have the 6 and the 9 in your energy of wands, and wands are all about passion and creativity, fiery. And they're cards of communication too, right? Because you have that 8 up there. Oh, the cards are a little bit sticky today. Sticky, sticky. We have the 2 of Wands coming out with unity. So yeah, things are going to start coming together for you. Okay, time to start using your voice. All right. Time to start using your voice. Communicate what you need to. The power is yours right now. The power of expression is yours. You can make it happen. Okay, whatever it is. All right. Whoa. Whoa. They're flying everywhere. It's like they're kind of sticky, but they want to go, but they want to, aha. Here we go, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, big clarity incoming for you. Okay, that Ace of Swords pierces the veil into the material world and brings truth, right? Clarity, cuts away fear, doubt, confusion, right? This is a new beginning with a lot of clarity. All right, so go ahead, use your voice, express yourself. There's something that you're meant to be expressing right now, okay? Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, new adventures, right? This is your wake-up call. This is your wake-up card. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, as I like to say. So you have 3 aces here on the board, right? Yeah. Pentacles, Swords, and Wands. So a great little trifecta there, right? Clarity, passion and creativity, and a new start with your material world foundation there. All right. So that ought to give you some kind of clue about where your communication needs to go. All right. Okay, that is your reading for today. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that thumbs up button if any of this made any sense. Share with your besties, and I will see you next time.